Next, AEW Dynamite Grand Slam. It's not a pay-per-view profit, but I guess it's a profit. It's a Dynamite, and so this is a big one. I think Andy Paps from the Internet Infantry, Golden Star Alex, and anyone else put in the comments if you're going live. And screw it. We'll call it a grand event. I don't know. What do they call it? They don't say pay-per-views in WWE anymore. What do they call it?
PLE. Premium Live Event.
I'll be honest, dude. I don't know why I got angry. Like when I heard it was PLE. We're going to call it pay-per-view profits. A free pay-per-view. A Clash of the Champions style. It is split up over nights. Night 1 will be on Dynamite. Night 2, Rampage. So it should be interesting. And we'll see what happens at Collision. I do like the fact that they are letting Rampage keep some stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, let's start from the top here. Prediction time. Give your thoughts. MJF, Samoa Joe. Singles match for the AEW World Champion. I'm reading the card off Wikipedia.
MJF easily wins.
Yeah. I just think I love Samoa Joe more than a straight man should.
I've loved how they built this match for Joe.
Yeah.
Like Joe showing up and choking out Adam Cole and saying, "I'll take everything from you." That's peak Joe booking, in my opinion.
Yeah. And
that's what I want when I see Samoa Joe. I want that fear that this motherfucker is going to show up and choke anyone out at any time. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop it. That's what I love, Joe.
Yeah, Joe can be a star if booked properly and they let wrestling go. I absolutely love him. I think he's one of those guys, if you book him right, the wrestling fans and the sports entertainment fans can love him.
Yeah. I mean, you married him, so I get it.
It's true. He used to follow me on Twitter, and too many people asked me why we were married, and then he unfollowed me. I think that's officially a divorce. You were getting
weird with it.
Well, it wasn't me. It was
like, is this guy telling people we're married?
It wasn't me getting weird with it. It was my Twitch audience. But, you know, my Twitch audience wouldn't be weird. Not mine.
No.
I hope for a good match. I can't see MJF losing this. You got Saraya, aka Paige, versus Tony Storm. Saraya is the champ. And I think Tony Storm is acting like a fucking Looney Tune character because Saraya can't wrestle anymore. And I am not looking forward to this match. I'm hoping that Tony Storm wins and she could just go join Bullet Club Gold and be sports entertaining, but not over the top where I'm like, oh my God, what is this bitch doing? What is she doing? What's your prediction?
Chin up, tits out, buddy. Because I think Tony Storm's winning. I think you have to give Tony Storm the championship. She's too good a wrestler not to have that championship regularly right now. The division needs to be built around her, in my opinion. Like, she can go. She can go. She's... All right, listen. Not to be sexist, but in reality, when you look at when any company looks at their women's division and who they want as the star, they're always going to look at how attractive they are. Tony Storm's gorgeous. Tony Storm can wrestle at the very best of them level. Like, she is one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. And she can do character work and cut promos. Tony Storm's the total package. To not book it around Tony Storm like crazy, I think would be nuts. But hey, he loves Britt Baker, so we'll see. That said, I think Tony Storm's great right now. I'm looking forward to this match. I don't think it's going to be a banger, but I do think it's going to be a good match.
All right, next, Chris Jericho versus Sammy G. My wife.
Forward to this match.
I'm not looking forward to this match either, but my wife is a huge Chris Jericho fan. She's Japanese. Why? Dude, Japanese people love Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho could run for prime minister. I don't fucking know. I've lived in Japan for 20 years.
His Japan run was good.
I've never met a Japanese person that doesn't like Chris Jericho. True story. And I've lived here for 20 years. Everyone loves Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho could come on a flight and be like, I'm the prime minister. And we're like, all right, fucking go with it, Jericho. He's beloved. So she watches when I'm watching wrestling. She pops in when she knows someone. So she'll pop in for because she's Japanese. So she'll pop in for Jericho, Juice, and she'll pop in for Nakamura. Like those are the three kind of guys that she pops in for. She's like, oh wow, I know that guy. But the rest she doesn't know.
Everybody loves Juice.
Yeah, but Chris Jericho, like, she loves him. She's like, oh yeah, fucking greatest wrestler of all time, greatest sports entertainer of all time. Hashtag Bare Hearts Jericho. Even her, she's like, this is the dumbest fucking storyline I've ever seen in my life. Are they friends?
Yeah,
Are
so
they
dumb.
not friends? So
So dumb.
my girl, huge Jericho mark. Even her, she just pops in for Jericho segments, and she's like, this is stupid. This is just fucking dumb. And I don't think it's gonna go in a ring, because even though Japan loves Jericho, he's missed a step or two. Sometimes he proves us wrong, but most of the time Jericho is missing a few steps. I think.
Yeah, I think this is the contest for worst match on the card.
I think Sammy G has to win because Jericho kind of
I
abused
think
his power.
If you don't let Sammy G win, it is nuts.
I mean, Chris Jericho put himself over on MJF, and I said it was the worst decision in AEW history, booking wise.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, fucking go back and look, see if it worked out.
I don't think he'll do it. I think Sammy wins this.
Yeah.
Either Sammy wins it, or part of me thinks Don Callis has someone show up and help Chris win. And it sets up for Chris joining him, and then Chris versus Sammy happens again at a paper.
But I'm not a big fan of managers being with people that can talk.
Neither am I, but that's the story they've been building.
Ooh, what about this? Just to fucking throw it out there. What if they fucking throw a curveball and Sammy G joins? He's not the best promo cutter.
Sammy G can talk, whether we like him or not, whether his topics are good or not. He isn't a bad talker. He's just...
He is nowhere near Jericho.
His character's awful.
Yeah, he's very confused if he's a heel or face.
Yeah, he has an awful character that I think really holds him back. I don't think he's a great promo, but I think he's definitely not the worst on the roster by far.
That's true.
I don't think he's I need a mouthpiece level bad.
I mean, if I could fucking give a shot, here's my prediction. I say it's a little Rocky Apollo action. All right? I say Sammy beats him cleanly, Chris shakes his hand and leaves the ring, and then they never talk about each other again. Like, that's the end of the story.
That'd be okay.
That wouldn't be bad. Chris Jericho winning would be like, are you fucking for real?
I think Sammy has to win. If Jericho wins and it's not due to horrible levels of outside interference cheating, then it's just bullshit.
But even if there is lots of cheating,
it's still
that means the story, the story continues.
Yeah, but it's better than him just winning clean. If Jericho's winning clean to close the story out, it's like, why? What was the point of this?
It's like, no. Oh, man. Claudio versus Eddie Kingston. Winner takes all match.
Been on Wrestle Dream.
I 100% agree. But Eddie Kingston in New York is special.
This is one of the oldest Dream matches we've been waiting for. To not have this on Wrestle Dream seems nuts, but I'm so excited about this one.
I agree with you, except for we have to put into factor in New York, Eddie Kingston. That's a factor you got to throw in there. But yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, I think either way, I think Eddie wins. I think Eddie's walking away with it because I think they want Eddie to have both those titles right now. Eddie's super hot in Japan right now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think not putting it on Eddie's nuts. Claudio can be the same as he is with or without that championship, but Eddie can talk. Eddie's always going to be a better person to carry a title because he can talk. And I think Eddie winning this just makes sense. Eddie's hot as fuck right now. Eddie with both titles, I think, is just money.
I agree with you on everything, but I'm just going to play devil's advocate for the sake of devil's advocate. Claudio having both titles and showing up to New Japan, pretty hot. Not going to lie.
Really cool.
Yeah. But it is not.
Claudio challenging Eddie again for the titles in New Japan could also be really good.
Yeah, or a dream. We could have a rematch. I just hope.
True.
I know this sounds kind of crazy because we've been wanting this match for a long time. I just hope it lives up to the hype. Because
I think it's going to be match of the night.
Because Claudio can't have a bad match. Eddie Kingston can't have a bad promo. But Eddie, he has to show up. Yeah, he has to show up. So
I think no matter what, I think Eddie is so invested in this match that I think this is going to be a great match.
And him losing in New York with Because, like, for Claudio, I know it's the shoot is building into the kayfabe, which is perfect. For Claudio, this ain't that big a deal. You know, shoot-wise and kayfabe-wise. But shoot-wise, kayfabe-wise, this is everything for Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
So I do like the fact that winner takes all. I like that. I was wondering if only one title was on the line. I'll be honest with you. I'd probably throw a fist and yell at the clouds. So I think Eddie Kingston wins, but unpopular opinion. Maybe not unpopular opinion. It's one of those things, it's a fact. Not a fact, but a strong, almost fact opinion. Claudio is so much better in the ring. Claudio's like one of the best in the world.
Good in the ring.
Yeah.
But I think Claudio.
But it also too, like, if you're Claudio, do you want to keep showing up on ROH and Strong? Eddie Kingston would love that. Eddie Kingston's like, I'm on ROH, I'm on Strong, I'm in Japan. I don't know if Claudio has that enthusiasm as that, you know? Because you got to think.
I don't know. Claudio loves to wrestle.
He does love to wrestle.
And ROH is we love to wrestle.
This could be match of the night.
Which, honestly, as a side thing, I think that's why AEW has leaned more into the sports entertainment. Is because ROH, you can't add sports entertainment to ROH.
Yeah, but
ROH, you just want matches.
I had an ROH thing, and I don't know if I should renew it. I kind of watched it, but it was like 2 seconds in. It had a very WWE ECW feel to it, and I just wasn't feeling it. But maybe I have to give it a second chance. I don't know. Maybe. What do you want? You want to do one a little side project together? 1 month of ROH. 1 month of ROH.
Maybe. I do watch some of the matches. Like, I love Athena. I think Athena's one of the best
she's so good
in the world. Like, honestly, Athena and Toni Storm are the two best women on their roster in ring wise. The fact we don't get more Athena on the main roster hurts.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's.
You forgot Athena was on their roster, didn't you?
No. I knew she was on Ring of Honor, but I never watched it. So it's like I knew, you know what I mean? It's like
champion, and she is very good.
She's
put on some bangers. In fact, the only two women listed as being on the ROH roster are Athena and Mercedes Martinez.
And they both can hang.
Yeah.
And they're probably like, dude, we got to fight each other again. I'm sure they bring AEW down. I don't know. Should we do an ROH month challenge? You can come over. You can come over to my. You can come over. You can come over to my Discord. I mean, couch, and we can watch it together.
Maybe.
All right, put a pin on it. But yeah, that's gonna be amazing. And then you got fifth match: Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix singles match for AEW International Championship. I could see Rey Fenix winning this, but I think Jon Moxley is way too strong, way too tough, and
yeah, I was gonna say I could see Phoenix winning, but I don't think Mox is dropping this title anytime soon.
Yeah,
Mox I think is gonna take this title to Japan at least once before he drops it.
He better. I swear, if they fucking dude,
God,
dude,
could you imagine if he dropped it to Ospreay though? God, that would be. Let Ospreay just fucking blow up the world with that title.
That would be me.
I drop bangers when I fart, bruv.
Oh man, but yeah, it should be interesting.
That's an actual quote, by the way.
I just want to know, like, hear me out on this one. It's like bruv. I don't love or hate a company. I love and hate a style of pro wrestling. You know what I mean? If whatever company shows my style of pro wrestling, I'm there. It's just, I'm honest. But I'm not anti-AEW. But when they say the international title is in Winnipeg, I want to see CM Punk Tony Khan every fucking time. Every time. We got an international title.
Stand up and chant it?
What?
What? Well, he used to stand up and chant CM Punk's name.
Oh, yeah. No, I meant he would fear for his life.
You think he was chanting that at first until he realized that Punk was in a fight? CM Punk. See, what are you doing?
I'm going to kill you. And he's scared and crying. He's like, CM Punk, I'm here for my life. CM Punk.
Do you think he was doing like a slow, sad chant while the monitors got knocked onto him and that was when he finally stopped?
Yeah. He's like, I've been starting to think the guy's right. He's not that good of a person. Uh, all right, then they got some matches on the Rampage night 2.
I will say though, I think this is going to be one of the rare times where Moxley's the weaker worker in the ring and is holding back the other guy. Phoenix has to slow down for him, I think.
Oh, 100%. That's a great point.
That's the only thing I think that's going to stop that from being match of the night is Phoenix having to slow down.
Yeah. Rampage. We got Christian Cage and Luchasaurus versus Darby Allin and Sting. I got no strong opinions about this at all.
Yeah, I don't either. I love Christian Cage and Luchasaurus right now, but I am so over Darby Allin, it's not even funny. I know that a lot of people are going to give me shit for that, but I don't care. I'm so over Darby Allin. I think he's overrated.
Darby Allin is a 7 out of 10 that's being pushed like a 20 out of 10.
Yeah. He's like, is he good? Yeah. Is he as good as it's acted like? No. I'm so tired of him.
Yeah.
Not only that, but he stopped tag teaming.
Yeah, and none of that, but like
by yourself.
I don't know. This whole thing is worthless. Next, you got the Mogul Embassy, my boy Brian Cage and others. It's like Brian Cage and the other guys. The other guys are there. Yeah, there's someone else there. Who fucking cares? We'll be going against the Elite, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Hangman Adam Page.
It's Bishop Quan and Toa Leona.
Yeah, you mispronounced their names.
Did I?
Yeah, it's Brian Cage and the other guys.
No, that's not it. Aren't they part of the Swerve Strickland?
Yeah, they are.
Strickland faction. Yeah.
Did you really think I was gonna me out of all people gonna correct you how to say their names? Listen, it's pronounced the other guys.
Listen, Brian Cage is just happy he's on a card again, and I am too. Brian Cage can fucking go.
I think the Elite win this.
I think the Elite win this too.
Yeah. And then you got the Acclaim versus...
The Elite love having trios titles, and we cannot deny that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is for the ROH Six-Man Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, it's for the ROH trios.
Oh, I love that. I didn't lead with the lead. I don't know. Them going to ROH would really spike up interest and make it look like they're more team players than they already are. Like, it cracks me up that people are like, the Elite aren't team players. I'm like, what fucking nerds? If you don't think the Elite are team players, you're a fucking nerd. You can like CM Punk and not be a fucking complete fucking idiot. You know that's an option, right? I don't know. The Acclaimed will be going against Dark Order for the AEW World Trios Champ. So we got no single match.
This one's hard for me to predict, honestly.
Yeah, because like the Dark Order deserves it, but the Acclaim is perfect.
Yeah, they're both so hot right now that it's like, fuck, who do you give it to?
I give it to the Acclaim.
Dark Order.
I mean, Dark Order does make sense. I mean, Brawl USA, James Legend, and Dark Order fans would go insane if they lose this. Because here's the thing: the Acclaim loses this, they're on smooth sailing. Dark Order lose this. Yeah, Dark Order loses this. It's like, dude, are you fucking still on the roster? Like, you guys are still on the fucking roster?
They've been rebuilding themselves as more serious and monsters that if they don't win this, I don't know.
Yeah.
If I don't see that little roided up muscle monster with a belt soon, I'm gonna snap.
I'm saying
who I'm talking about.
I'm saying the Acclaim and then cut the Dark Order. You know? No, I can't cut the Dark Order. Look at Evil
fuck
Uno.
you. Fuck you. The Dark Order wins this, and the Acclaim goes back to being a tag team.
I was looking into my TKO heart about cutting people.
Oh, shut up.
Now I'm wrong.
No,
you know what? You ever have an idea?
The Dark Order, and I want to slap you. The idea if you wanted to cut John Silver and Evil Uno is disgusting.
I'll be honest, Evil Uno's the one that saved me over. Fuck John Silver.
What? Fuck John Silver?
I said it. You know what? Sometimes you gotta be controversial.
Bro, I hope John Silver and Neville get together and form Super Midget.
Which one is the one that's like really angry on Twitter all the time?
John Silver. He's funny.
Why is he so angry? Do you think he's legit angry, or do you think he's just busting balls?
I think he's busting balls. It's funny to me. Maybe he really is angry, but I think he's funny.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about Twitter and Reddit and YouTube comments.
Actually, both of them have been being dicks on Twitter since they started this new run.
Being like, ha, I'm a dick, hilarious, that's funny. But legit being angry, It's like, bro, come on, man. What the fuck you doing over here? What are you, Taz? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Yeah, so that's it. There you go. Dynamite has all the best matches, and Rampage has 2 6-man tags, and Christian Cage, Luchasaurus with Darby Allin and his dad, Sting.
Yeah, but the Beaver Boys and Evil Uno are going to take it.
You think so? Should we have a silly bet?
Oh, yeah. I think Beaver Boys take it.
All right. I got nothing.